Hello and welcome back to Excellence Noir, and today we are talking about William Madison McDonald, nicknamed Gooseneck Bill. Gooseneck Bill was an American politician, businessman, and banker. William was born on June 22nd, 1866 in College Mound, Texas. His father, George McDonald, was a former slave from Tennessee. William's dad was enslaved by Nathan Bedford Forrest, a Confederate general and the first Grand Wizard of the KKK. His mother was Flora McDonald of Alabama. Some reports say that his mother was a free person of color, and other reports says that she was a former slave. George McDonald was a former blacksmith. After Flora died when William was a child, his father remarried. As a teenager, William went to work for rancher and lawyer Captain Z.T. Adams, who took an interest in him. After graduating from high school in 1884, with the help of Captain Adams and others, William attended Roger Williams University in Nashville, Tennessee. It has been established by the Baptist Church of the North in 1866 as a black college and was important for educating generations of Black American leaders in the South. After returning to Texas, William served as principal of a Black American high school in Forney, Texas. William married Alice Gibson, who was a teacher at his school. William helped organize a Black state fair in North Texas. William became active in the Republican Party and encouraged Blacks to vote. He helped organize the party in Kaufman County and the region. Keep in mind that during this time period, the Republican Party was the opposite of what it is today. The Republican Party was founded in 1854 by anti-slavery activists opposing the Kansas-Nebraska Act and the expansion of slavery into the U.S. territories. So Black Americans helped build the party in the South, and every Black American elected to Congress before 1935 was a Republican. That's why I said it was the opposite of what we know the party to be as today. The KKK was basically formed by the Democratic Party so that the KKK could terrorize Black voters into becoming Democrats. Black people were Republicans at the time, and it was known as the anti-slavery parties. In order to change that, the KKK began to terrorize the voters and make them vote Democrat. That's how the switch just became in regards to Black people switching from the Republican Party to the Democratic Party. In 1892, William was elected to the Republican Party of Texas State Executive Committee. He was a power in state politics for more than 30 years and became a leader of the Black and Tan faction. The Black and Tan faction was an American biracial faction in the Republican Party in the South from the 1870s to the 1960s. It replaced the Negro Republican Party faction's name after the 1890s. He teamed up politically with white businessman Ned Green of Fort Worth, the son of the wealthiest woman in America. Edward Howland Robinson Green was the only son of financier Hetty Green, who was known as the Witch of Wall Street. Hetty's name was Henrietta Hetty Howland Robinson Green. She was an American businesswoman and financier known as the richest woman in America during the Gilded Age. Those who knew her well referred to her as the Queen of Wall Street due to her willingness to lend freely. At the 1896 Republican National Convention, William was given the nickname Gooseneck Bill by a Dallas Morning News reporter. In 1898, he was defeated for state chairman of the Republican Party by Henry Clay Ferguson. The continuing rivalry of their factions resulted in a decrease in black influence in the party. William had also been active in black fraternal organizations, which developed rapidly throughout Texas and the South after the war as blacks established independent networks. He was elected as the Supreme Grand Chief of the Seven Stars of Consolidation of America. In 1890, he also joined the Prince Hall Freemasonry. In 1899, he was elected as Right Worshipful Grand Secretary of the Prince Hall Grand Lodge of Texas, a position that provided operating direction to the group. Under his leadership, the Grand Lodge developed several business enterprises, started a cotton mill, published a magazine, offered insurance to members, and established a bank in Fort Worth. He remained the Grand Secretary of the Grand Lodge of Texas for 50 years. He was 40 when he moved to Fort Worth's Terrell Heights neighborhood. He built a 3-story house that looked exactly like the home of Nathan Forrest, the man who owned McDonald's father before the emancipation. And many say that was his get back to Forrest for enslaving his father. And I mean, yeah, you can't blame him. William bought and fixed up foreclosed homes, then rented or sold them to black families. He donated a building to the YMCA, and he opened the Gem Hotel so that black travelers had a safe place to stay. And that was really big during that time. Lily White Republicans, the Lily White movement, was an anti-black political movement within the Republican Party in the United States in the late 19th and early centuries. The Lily White Republican movement drove the black and tan faction out of power in the party in 1900. William and the black and tans temporarily regained power in 1912 before losing it again. He continued to be a notable figure in the National Republican Party, attending many national conventions. He moved to Fort Worth in 1906, where he became manager of the Fraternal Bank and Trust Company, founded by the Masons as the city's first black-owned bank. Well, William provided loans to black American entrepreneurs and encouraged development of their businesses. During this time period, blacks had great difficulty gaining financing from white-owned banks. Under William's management, the bank survived the Great Depression when many other banks went under. Due to disappointment with Texas Republicans, William supported progressive Robert M. La Follette Sr. and Democrats Al Smith and Franklin D. Roosevelt. He returned to the Republican Party to support Thomas E. Dewey in his presidential bid against Harry Truman. William died on July 5, 1950, at the age of 84 in Fort Worth, where he was buried in Oakwood Cemetery. He was survived by his 5th wife. His only child, Harry Manick McDonald, preceded him in death 30 years earlier. William had a 38-foot tall monument built on a hill in the Oakwood Cemetery, looking down upon the former headquarters of the KKK's Fort Worth chapter. And that was another blank you to the KKK and racists. So he wanted the last laugh, and he definitely got it. Hats off to a remarkable businessman, banker, political strategist, and advocate for Black American advancement. Through his leadership in the Republican Party, his work with fraternal organizations, and his role in establishing the first Black-owned bank in Texas, William Madison McDonald demonstrated how economic empowerment could serve as a foundation for community independence and dignity. And thank you so much for watching.